Hello, my name is Captain Kelly Moniz, Commanding Officer of Media Relations Division of the Los Angeles Police Department. This critical incident community briefing is intended to provide you with information about an officer-involved shooting that occurred in Southeast Division in the city of Los Angeles on September 29th, 2022 at around 9:50 p.m. You're about to see relevant video footage and learn about other evidence and police procedures related to the case so you can have a better understanding of what occurred based on what we know right now. The LAPD conducts very thorough use of force investigations, which typically require investigators to interview multiple witnesses, view numerous hours of video footage, and analyze a significant amount of forensic evidence. We are still at the very early stages of this investigation, which can often take up to a year to complete, and our understanding of the incident may change as this additional evidence is collected, analyzed, and reviewed. We also do not draw any conclusions about whether the officers acted consistent with our policies and the law until all the facts are known and the investigation is complete. A word of caution: the images and information you're about to see may be disturbing. When a police officer uses force to arrest a suspect or defend against an attack, it can be graphic and difficult to watch. In addition, there may be strong language used by those shown in the video. Viewer discretion is advised, especially for young children and sensitive viewers. Southeast Division Gang Enforcement Detail officers responded to a shots fired call in the 11,000 block of South Broadway. Here is the 911 call and corresponding radio broadcast for this incident.
Hello?
Hello, it's police
Hello?
department.
Yes,
Hello?
we need someone, please hurry. At 11 South Broadway, please, on 111, somebody is shot. They're shooting out front. Please help
Hold
them.
on for the paramedics. Don't hang up. Is somebody hit?
Oh, my God. The police, too. Get in here, Javon. They're on my ass. Get in the house. The fucking house. They got guns
Hold
out
on,
here.
ma'am. Hold
What's
on.
up?
Don't hang up, ma'am. Hold on.
Oh, my God.
Fire Department Operator 154, what's the address of
Yes,
emergency?
my address is 110 South Broadway. Please, there's people running. There's gunshots. Just running. There's hits in front of our house, 111th and Broadway. 110 South Broadway.
And there's a shooting outside? Is there anybody?
Yes, and people, yes.
Do you know how many people are hit, ma'am?
I'm not for sure, but it's a lot of gunshots. It's a lot.
Any Southeast unit, shots fired, heard only 11 South Broadway. Suspect heard, PR heard 8 gunshots outside. Code 2, incident 4748, RD 1842.
When officers responding to this call arrived, they began to conduct their investigation when they were directed closer to the 11,100 block of South Broadway. These officers were in the rear alley attempting to locate any possible victims, witnesses, or evidence of a shooting when their attention was drawn to a male suspect who was walking toward them from 111th Place. That suspect was later identified as Genaro Guevara. As Guevara entered the alleyway, he produced a handgun and fired at the officers, resulting in an officer-involved shooting. Guevara then turned and ran away. As officers gave chase, Guevara again fired at officers, resulting in an additional officer-involved shooting. Guevara continued running away, entered the driver's seat of a parked white GMC Yukon, and quickly drove away. The officers immediately requested help, provided Guevara's description, the vehicle's description, and his direction of travel to responding Southeast patrol officers. Responding officers quickly located Guevara's vehicle in the area near Imperial Highway and Olive Street, traveling at a high rate of speed. The responding officers initiated a vehicle pursuit that lasted for several minutes. During the vehicle pursuit, the pursuing officers temporarily lost sight of Guevara's vehicle. However, moments later, an additional Southeast Patrol unit in the area of Avalon and Century Boulevard located Guevara's vehicle still traveling at a high rate of speed and re-engaged in the vehicle pursuit. As the pursuit entered a residential neighborhood, Guevara collided with an unrelated vehicle on 97th Street and Town, which caused the vehicle he was driving to become disabled. Guevara got out of his vehicle and was taken into custody without further incident. After being taken into custody, officers discovered that Guevara had not been struck by gunfire. A portion of this incident was captured on the officer's body-worn video. Body-worn video cameras are used by most officers assigned to field duties. They are worn at chest level and capture a general perspective within line of sight of that angle. The angle of the camera prohibits viewers from seeing everything the officer saw and experienced. Upon activation, both audio and video will turn on. However, body-worn video cameras have a buffer of video without audio from the previous 2 minutes prior to activation. This feature is designed to capture incidents that occur suddenly where an officer doesn't immediately activate the camera. Here is body-worn video from the officers involved in this incident.
Hey, he's shooting at us! Put it out!
Hey, where's your hand? Where's your hand?
Where'd you go?
He's in the car, he's in the car! Hey,
AC George 27, shots fired, officer needs help. 111 Place and Olive. He's in a white car heading on northbound on Olive. White Yukon with no plates.
A portion of this incident was also captured on the responding officer's digital in-car video. Most marked vehicles assigned to patrol have a camera mounted inside which activates when the emergency lights are turned on. The camera can also be manually activated. These digital in-car cameras have a buffer of video without audio. Upon activation, the camera goes back 1 minute and starts recording.
Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at?
So it's four officers that had the vehicle. Any idea where the shooter was?
Right there.
Where
That's
was
it.
seated? We're northbound Avalon through Century.
1834, we're going to be in pursuit northbound Avalon from Century.
Driver's seat. Copy that. Driver's seat, northbound Avalon through Colden.
34 to get my last one, going to be in pursuit of the vehicle. We're going to be going westbound 94 from Avalon.
George 20, fire zone frequency standby. 18 George 25 in pursuit of AWL suspect westbound line from Avalon.
Southbound town.
Present backup areas for
Airship, can you take over broadcasting, please? We're going to be southbound town from 95.
5.
Slow it down, there's a dip. Slow it down, he's going to tease. Did he tease?
TC, guys.
Slow down, slow.
Looks like 97th Street, south of town.
Slow down, slow
Circle
down.
TC, right 7 south of town. Right, let's hold the bridge southbound on town from 97. I've got a unit blocking northbound traffic on town already.
Stop moving! Stay in the fucking car! Stay in the car!
Hey guys, start grabbing corners
Stay in the
towards
car!
Avalon. This guy's out of the vehicle, probably gonna run.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Bill Hispanic, white shirt, blue jeans, proning himself out.
Move up! Alright.
Los Angeles Fire Department paramedics transported Guevara to a local hospital where he was treated for non-life-threatening injuries he sustained during the traffic collision. He was cleared for booking and was subsequently arrested for attempted murder of a police officer. Investigators recovered Guevara's loaded semi-automatic pistol inside his vehicle and booked it as evidence. Additionally, investigators also recovered a revolver and an additional semi-automatic pistol inside the vehicle and booked them as evidence as well. On October 3, 2022, the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office filed the following charges against Guevara: 1 count of shooting into an inhabited dwelling, 2 counts of attempted murder on a police officer, 6 counts of assault with a deadly weapon using a firearm on a police officer, 1 count of felony evading, 1 count of assault with a deadly weapon with a vehicle, and 3 counts of felon in possession of a firearm. Genaro Guevara is a 36-year-old resident of Los Angeles. In the next several months, the LAPD will continue to investigate and analyze this incident. We will continue interviewing any new witnesses that may come forward and complete any forensic tests. After the investigation is complete, our Critical Incident Review Division will forward their findings to the Chief of Police, who will make his recommendation to the Civilian Board of Police Commissioners. The board will evaluate the evidence to determine whether the officer's tactics, drawing and exhibiting a weapon, and use of deadly force in this instance met the high standards expected of all Los Angeles police officers. If you would like more information on how the LAPD investigates all serious uses of force, visit lapdonline.org, where you can also find the LAPD's use of force policy and procedures. Thank you for taking the time to view this critical incident community briefing.